Okay, so here we've got to add together 2/8 and 4/16. Write your answer in its simplest form. Now, there's a few ways you could go about this, right? When you're adding together fractions, okay, of course, you know, this is what we need to write, isn't it? We need to put a plus between them, okay? And the idea is, when you add, you've got to get the denominators the same, okay? Now, in this case, they're not the same. That's 8, that's 16, they're different, okay? What we could do is scale up the fractions, okay? You might only have to scale up one of the fractions so that the denominators are the same. Now notice this fraction here, I could actually change this to 16, couldn't I? Okay, so 2/8, if you think about it, okay, 2/8, I could write as out of 16, couldn't I? By doubling the bottom, yeah? So if I double the bottom, I get 16. But that means, of course, I need to double the top. So I get 4 out of 16, all right? So then I've got, instead of 2/8, I can write it as 4/16. And of course, the other one is 4/16. So then I can add them. Okay, 4/16 add 4/16 is 8/16. So you add the top. How many 16ths have we got? Well, you've got 8 of them. And 8/16 is our answer. But it wants it in its simplest form, right? In order to get that mark, you've got to be in the simplest form. So if you look at this here, you could simplify this, couldn't you? You know, lots of ways you could do it. You could think, oh, let's halve top and bottom. Okay, so you get 4 out of 8. Let's halve top and bottom again. So you get 2 out of 4. And we can halve top and bottom again. 1/2. You might have seen that straight away, okay? You might have seen that it was 1/2, but lots of ways to simplify. So you get that there, all right? Now that's one way you could have done it. The other way is to appreciate that we could have simplified both of these fractions straight off, okay? So 2/8, okay? Actually, you could halve top and bottom there. So it would become 4 on the bottom, 1 on the top. And then 4/16, you could have divided the bottom by 4. So you get 4. Divided the top by 4, so you get 1. So then you end up adding 1/4 and 1/4, which makes 1/2, right? Okay, so there's different ways you could have done that there to get the answer.